Hi, I'm Steve Williams and we're at the studio house at Dolly's Flat outside of Wingham, New South Wales, where I have my kiln and wheel as part of a production of wood-fired ceramics. We have a view that we wake up to every day that looks out to the Lansdowne Escarpment, and every day it allows me to slow down, to breathe, and to kind of respect and enjoy nature as part of the beginning of every day. My association and love of clay started as part of an undergraduate program where we did some round robin experiences, and clay was something from day one that was totally kind of magical. The fact that you could work with a material that was so plastic and so playful and so responsive was captivating, and it's kept me motivated for a long, long time. Ceramics, which is fired earth, is about converting a natural material, clay, into what is effectively a synthetic rock. So by exposing clay to high temperature, we are synthesizing what happens naturally in the formation of rocks. I've always preferred to use a kick wheel. I have a Leach style, probably 100-year-old timber treadle wheel, and I produce all of my work on that wheel. When I'm making objects on the kick wheel, they are finished in one sitting. So it's something I've done for a long, long time, is completed work in one sitting. I've got here one of my leaning beakers. This little piece is probably a signature, a piece that I've been producing for a long, long time. This one is heavily kind of textured as a rock clay. The rocks in this clay are gathered from the property here, and when I'm throwing this little piece, it's very difficult to throw because of the heavy texture of rocks in it. But the volatility and the eruption and the melt of those different rocks is what creates this surface. And this is thrown on the kick wheel, and it is thrown vertically, and then it is cut off and it's grabbed like that. So I've got this thing kind of upside down, and then a stick comes in and pushes the clay from where it was there back to here to form a foot, so that when it's then inverted straight away the form leans. And what it's doing is, for me, is referencing the fact that the straight line is an invention. It's a bit like time. Us humans created and invented those concepts. So the straight line doesn't exist, so my work is very much about referencing that non-straight line in nature. If we were to look out into the landscape at all of the trees here, there are no straight lines. They are all coexisting in subtle kind of leans, and so I celebrate that with nature, and most of my work, there are no straight lines. So working in isolation allows me to innovate, design and produce work where the place and the raw materials are the determining factors for that. Here at Dolly's Flat, I feel very privileged to coexist with nature and with its raw materials to produce. I don't produce a lot of work. My goal is not to mass manufacture. My goal is to live quietly, to gather resources respectfully and produce objects that have a character which is about where I am.